Next up on WTV, semester class changes, this week's edition of Real Talk, and today's Sports Minute. WTV's daily update starts now. Good morning, Red Hawk Nation. Today is Friday, January 10th, and I'm Emily Vetvick with today's daily update brought to you by Wingspan TV. Last night, students had the opportunity to learn more about pre-AP and AP classes. WTV's Cooper Regal has the recap.
Last night, from 6:30 to 8, FISD held an advanced academic night at Centennial High School to give parents and students from grades 5 to 11 more information on pre-AP, AP, IB, and dual credit classes, along with info on SAT and ACT tests. Changes were made, like the discontinuation of the term pre-AP, which is going to take effect in the 2021-2022 school year. Also included was a list of all pre-AP and AP classes available to middle and high school students, along with reasons why your student should or shouldn't take pre-AP classes, with the benefits of the courses. Reporting for WTV, I'm Cooper Regal.
With the new semester starting, some students have new schedules. WTV's Vetvick Dixit has the story.
Students in classes such as AP Government, AP Macroeconomics, and AP Psychology have switched classes for the new semester. However, with the AP exam coming up in May, teachers such as Gary Mumford have a plan to help keep their students prepared for the AP exam in May.
Well, it's kind of a difficult situation for the kids because obviously they're taking a first semester and they won't take the test until like 3 to 4 months later. But the way I get prepared is really they have 3 options. The best one that I tell all my kids is to buy a prep book and definitely go through it during the 3 months, 4 months, but definitely go through the prep book before they get to it. But they also have 2 other options that I provide. One is about 5 weeks before the AP exam. Once a week I'll have before and after school study sessions that they can come to and get updated and remind them of all the different concepts that are there. We also offer district-wide, there's a Super Saturday, which is about a 5-hour, the Saturday before the AP exam for AP Macroeconomics. The teachers around the district get together and offer breakout sessions for the kids to go back and review in the areas that they're probably weak in. So.
Although the teachers have their own method, some students have an alternative to prepare.
So basically I had government first, and we got review packets that are like super long, and I'm just going to study those.
We did a lot of note cards and read the textbook a lot, so I can just go back and look at my note cards and study that.
Reporting for WTV, I'm Vetvick Dixit.
High school football is over for all of Frisco IC schools, but football fans aren't out of luck for local action. WTV's Luke Martin has the details.
North Dakota State and James Madison University will be going head-to-head in the NCAA Football Championship Series National Championship game located at Toyota Stadium. The game has been held in Frisco since 2010 and will be played at Toyota Stadium until at least 2025. North Dakota State is very familiar with Frisco, and the streets around town are filled with green and yellow as the Bison have been in the title game for 7 out of the last 8 years. James Madison University is located in Virginia, meaning fans from both schools will be seen throughout Frisco this weekend as both of the teams have big fan bases. The 2 teams enter Saturday's game ranked number 1 and number 2, with tickets available on resale sites such as StubHub starting at $79. Reporting for WTV, I'm Luke Martin.
On this week's edition of Real Talk, WTV's Sydney Andros hits the halls to ask students about winter break and the new semester.
This is WTV's Sydney Andros with this week's edition of Real Talk, and today we're going to hit the halls and ask students about the new semester and the recap of holiday break. What was your favorite thing over break?
I got to see my grandparents that live out of town, and I barely ever get to see them, so I usually just see them over Christmas break, so I was happy to see them again.
My friend gave me his Disney Plus account, so I watched a lot of Wizards of Waverly Place, and I went to a gaming cafe.
Well, I kind of just sat at home and watched Netflix all day.
My favorite thing was to go to my grandparents' house.
What are you looking forward to for second semester?
Graduating.
Looking forward to for school to be over. I don't really like school.
I'm looking forward to softball season starting soon.
Spring football.
What are you hoping to get out of second semester?
I just hope to keep my grades up because I know that I'm going to be a senior next year, so I need to make sure that my GPA is as high as possible for me to get into college.
With this week's edition of Real Talk, this has been WTV's Sydney Andros.
Moving from a national game to games on campus, WTV's Walker Shippey brings you a preview of soccer, basketball, and wrestling on today's Sports Minute.
Boys soccer competes tonight in their first district game of the season, taking on the Memorial Warriors. The team is coming off a 6-0 win over Salina on Tuesday. The matchup starts tonight at 7:30 at Liberty. Girls soccer also plays Memorial in their first conference game tonight. Similar to the boys, the girls are coming off a 6-0 win over Salina on Tuesday. The game starts tonight at 7 o'clock at Memorial. Boys basketball plays their 7th district game of the season versus Lone Star High School tonight. The team is coming off a 68-62 win to Wakeland on Tuesday. The team is preparing for tonight's game in a typical fashion, but is looking to string together wins after Tuesday's victory over Wakeland.
I mean, we've gone through scouting for it and watching film and stuff, so nothing new necessarily, but I mean, we're just looking to string together a couple wins.
Mostly, we just need to focus on ourselves. Like, I mean, Lone Star, we need to watch film and everything, but like, we just need to get ourselves together and string together a couple wins, and then we can move on from there and just keep getting better as the season progresses.
The game begins at 7:15 at Lone Star. Girls basketball also plays Lone Star tonight. The team is coming off a 51-21 win to Wakeland on Tuesday. The girls are looking to maintain their first place district spot at 6 o'clock at Lone Star. Wrestling competes today and tomorrow in the Trinity High School Trojan Tournament. The competition starts at 7 a.m. today and tomorrow at Trinity High School in Euless, Texas. For WTV Sports, this is Walker Shippey.
If you're looking for more from Wingspan, you can follow us at Liberty Wingspan on Twitter, Instagram, and Facebook, or visit our award-winning website, libertywingspan.com. And now for today's announcements. Spring 2020 Esports Competition Informational Meeting is on Friday, January 17th at 4:30 in the Lecture Hall. All students and parents interested are invited. If you are identified as GT and are considering taking American Studies your junior year, please come by an informational meeting on Tuesday, January 14th in room C119 during advisory. Frisco Education Foundation and Complexity is hosting a Rocket League tournament for graduating seniors. Please contact Mr. Ham in room C243 or email at hamc@friscoisd.org for more information. Registration closes on Friday. That's it for today's Daily Update. This is Emily Vetvick for Wingspan TV.